It's USA MVP. I'm here to talk about the fights that just happened. Alfredo Angulo versus James Kirkland, and Bute versus Glenn Johnson. I did a prediction video on the Glenn Johnson versus Bute fight. I predicted that Bute was going to win by decision, which he did. He outboxed him. After watching this fight, I think that Glenn Johnson needs to retire. He looked good against a fighter like Alan Green, but at an elite level at his age right now, which I think he's still in shape, but I don't think he can be competitive against some of the top guys. He's not going to be world champion again. I don't see that happening. Maybe if he fights somebody like Edison Miranda, or maybe even when Jermaine Taylor comes back, it might make a competitive fight. But all the top guys, Andre Ward, Bute, Carl Froch, even Bernard Hopkins, I don't see him making a competitive fight. And I just think he should retire. I think he's a good fighter. He's just had too many losses, and it's time to hang up the gloves. Going into the Angulo versus Kirkland fight, I personally didn't make any prediction on that video. On that fight, because I didn't know who would win. And I thought maybe Angulo would win, but I wasn't too sure to make a video about it. But it turned out to be a very spectacular fight. I thought Angulo was probably going to wear him down over rounds or something like that, but James Kirkland shocked the world. He actually stopped Angulo, who I thought had an iron chin. It's probably one of the fights of the year. It would have been more of a fight of the year if Angulo was a little bit more competitive and didn't punch himself out. To me, in the first 2 rounds, it reminded me a lot of the Victor Ortiz versus Andre Berto fight. But what do you know? Upsets happen. I actually betted money on Angulo. Let me know what you think about tonight's fights.